you guys, Christina here, and literally I'm so excited. I had to take a moment because it is September 1st, and excuse the massive amount of sweat just pouring off my body. I'm in the middle of a workout and it's been intense. I mean, you should see the floor. I don't know if you can tell. Those are sweat drops on the floor. Literally, I'm pouring sweat. But you know what? I gotta tell you, I wanted to go live because it is September 1st and it is a fresh month, you guys. This is a fresh start. And what does that mean? It means that even if you screwed up last month or maybe all this year, it doesn't matter. You can start over, you guys. And I almost didn't work out today. I had terrible sleep last night. Just woke up. You know, you have those off days, and literally I'm like, the last thing I wanted to do, and I put it off and put it off and put it off, and my husband's like, come on, let's go work out and let's get this done. And I kept putting it off. Gosh, that light's really bright. But literally I kept putting it off and putting it off, and I just decided that the best thing for me in this moment is a workout. It is to go eat healthy. It is doing good for my body, because it's when you don't feel like it, when you need the most, when you feel down, when you feel exhausted, when you feel like giving up. It's literally, you have two choices. You can give up or you can give it your all. And I decided, screw it. I'm going and I'm gonna work out, you know? And honestly, when I first got in, I started on the bike over there. Can you see it? I started on the bike. I started cycling. And I felt like it was all I could do at that moment. And I thought maybe I could get 5 minutes in. Let's just get some movement in. I'll feel better. My body was tired. My body was achy from, I've had a lot of actual health issues lately from stress. Yes, stupid stress. And it's really opened my eyes to how stress isn't just a mental game, you guys. It's definitely a physical game. It affects your body physically. And I never realized how important it was for me to keep that in balance, keep I take HCA, hydroxycitric acid. All my patients are on it, and I haven't been taking it because, well, to be honest, we were running low, our lab was behind, and I was saving it for my patients. And I never realized how much my body actually needs HCA and needs to keep that cortisol in check. And so long story short, today was one of those days where I didn't even want to do anything. So I started with 10 minutes here, and let me show you what it has become. It has become, look at all the sweat drops on the floor, and I'm literally still sweating. That is sweat drops, you guys. That's sweat on the floor. Then I jumped over here and ran some sprints, and now I'm getting ready to go over here, do some rounds on the bag, do some ab work and some push-ups, and then I'm done. And not a ton, you guys, just enough to work those parts of the body. But here's the deal. Be glad that you're not the same person you were 10 years ago. Be glad that you're not the same person you were 10 months ago. Be glad that you weren't the person you were 10 days ago, and you can change right now and be a different person than you were 10 minutes ago. You do not have to stay the same. You don't have to stay in the funk. If you are feeling down, tired, exhausted, then you need to take some me time. That's how I know. When I don't have time to have me time, that's when I have to take me time. Because that's whenever I can feel it mounting up. That's when the stress rises. When you don't have time for me time, that's when you need it the most. You do. You have to take me time, especially if you have kids, especially if you're a business owner, especially if you're busy, especially if you're a go-getter, especially if you are human. I think all women need me time. We need our me time. Men need it too, but I think women need it more because, let's be honest, we're crock pots. We keep putting stuff into our crock pot and we cook it and we brew over it and we think about it over and over and over again, where my husband can literally say, oh, I already forgot about it. And it was like an hour ago. And I'm like, you forgot about it? Like, as in he lets it go. He doesn't keep it and brew it like the way I can. You could have hurt my feelings 10 years ago and I can still think about it sometimes. And that is the art that I've been working on, the art of letting go, the art of mindfulness, learning to control your thoughts, learning what you allow your mind to go to. And the best way I found to get out of a funk, best way is sweat it out. Sweat it out, get on the bike, get on the treadmill, go punching, go for a walk, go for a hike. Do some jumping jacks right now. The best way to change your mood is to do movement. Movement changes your mood, you guys. And guess what? If you're eating like crap, you are filling your body with a bunch of toxins and chemicals. Your brain is going to have those same toxins and chemicals in it. So what happens is your mind doesn't function the way it should. So you start having bad thoughts. You start having bad moods. You start having lows, real lows, major lows. And I truly believe that there's 3 different ways you can go with the mind. There is straight up depression, where you have chemically put yourself in a state where you are hurting. And that if that's you and you know you're dealing with this is a bit of a different conversation, but you need to take care of that. You can't live with it. You need to treat it like you would cancer, and you go and you fight it. And then there's sadness, where sad things happen, you know? We lose a loved one. That's literally rips your soul apart. I mean, that's bad. You lose a loved one, you can be sad. There are times for sadness, I get that. But then there's just straight up living unhappy. Okay, and I'm talking to you who are in that place where you're like, every day I'm unhappy, every day I'm grumpy, every day I'm frustrated, every day I'm angry. It could be a good day and I'm still upset, and that's where you have to take control. And the best way to take control is to work on those things that are important, which is like your health. Get in here. It is a proven fact that exercise boosts serotonin. It increases your mood. It helps you overcome those feelings of unhappiness, of sadness, of grumpiness, of stress, of anxiety. It helps. This helps. Lifting these heavy things works, you guys. This works. This works. This is my therapy. Get in here and try this. If you're dealing with unhappiness, if you're dealing with moodiness, if you're dealing with anxiety that is for no reason and you don't understand what's going on, go try this. Even if you're on other meds, I'm saying stay on them, don't get off them, but add this. Go for a walk right now. Go outside. You know, come on, come over here, get on a bike, get yourself a bike. I got this thing for like $200, that's it, off of like Amazon. I got this on Craigslist for like $50. You guys, come on, you can do this. Get outside, you know? Get outside and look outside these windows. You know, you can't really see, but literally, you don't have to live with being unhappy 24/7. I'll give you 10%, okay? We all have our 10%, right? 90% of the time we're good, we all have our 10%. But if you're living in that unhappiness state 80, 85, 90, 95, 100% of the time, you need to look at your habits, and are they making you feel that way? Number one thing you need to change is your food. Food, I'm a master nutritionist, I'm board certified, and I will tell you that food causes mental reactions. It causes chemical reactions, which create emotional reactions, which create the way you feel. So if you're feeling grumpy and tired and lethargic every time you eat McDonald's or fast food, cut it out, because guess what? It causes that. Yes, it's real. Also, number 2 habit you can change is get in and get yourself into something that allows you to burn off a lot of adrenaline. Like a kickboxing class, nothing better than doing some kickboxing over here. You know, I love knees, come on. Plus, hey, you're working on your moves, right? You're gonna be a beast. Lift some heavy weights. This is therapy, you guys. This is happy hour. Instead of hitting the bar, hit this bar, right? Go bike. Get outside. You know, seriously, you guys, it's chemically and scientifically proven that exercise boosts your serotonin. Serotonin is your happy hormone. It's the counterbalance to cortisol, your stress hormone. It helps, okay? And then third and lastly is you gotta roll with it. You gotta be a little more fluid and understand that there are gonna be stressful times. But you need to identify if you're falling into one of those 3 categories. Are you clinically depressed? If so, you need to treat it as a medical condition and fight back, just like you would cancer. Get help. Or 2, are you sad? Did you have a loss of a loved one? Did something very heart-wrenching happen to you? If so, you got to give yourself time to grieve and have grace there. But know that this stuff, everything we're talking about, still helps. Or lastly, are you number 3? Are you just unhappy? And I'm sorry, this might earn me a punch in the face, but literally, that's on you. That's on you to fix. You may not have caused it, but it's on you to fix it. And I'm telling you, you guys, this works. This works. This healthy living thing isn't just about getting that bikini bod. It's about having a great, happy life. And it doesn't cost you $1, you guys. It doesn't cost $1 to go for a walk, to go for a hike, unless you're paying for parking. But share the cost with a friend. Bring a friend. Go for a walk around your neighborhood. It doesn't cost $1 to do 10 push-ups right now. It doesn't cost you anything to do 50, jumping jacks. It doesn't cost you $1 to do 20 push-ups right now. It costs you nothing, yet you can change everything. Just do 10, I'm serious, come on, right now, do 10 jumping jacks. Do 10 jumping jacks. And if you're like me, had a bunch of babies, be careful. You all know what happens. Maybe just kind of jump up and down, right? Just jump up and down, right? Because we all know what happens. Maybe do like just a gentle jumping jack. But listen, you guys, it doesn't cost $1 to be happy. It doesn't. You can do some air punches right now and you're gonna feel so much better. Jump around. I promise, if you just jump around, even if you're at your desk, you're cooking dinner or whatever, just jump around. And I promise that motion will create new emotion because it eats up your cortisol, your stress hormone. And it doesn't cost you $1 to choose the right foods because they cost the same. Listen, you guys, chips are expensive. They're like $5 a bag for the big old yummy bag, right? But you could go get an apple instead and that's like $1. Don't tell me it costs more money because I know for a fact it doesn't. I feed a family of 5 for the same price healthy that I did when I was feeding them junk food like corn dogs and frozen pizzas and all that crap. And you can go down to the farmer's market and save a ton of money. Tons of money. I love it. It doesn't cost anything to be happy, but those changes, I promise, if you identify with those and this helps you, I want you to like this, I want you to share it, and I want you to tell your friends, let's get happy together. Let's be happy, let's be healthy, let's be fit, let's be strong. And understand, you guys, I may be a master nutritionist, but I go through the same junk. Oh yeah, I go through it too, you guys. I go through it too. I did not want to come in here today. No way, Jose. I did not want to come in here. But now that I'm 30 minutes into it, I got the high. I'm thankful. I didn't sleep last night, hardly. Actually, I haven't slept in days. And I'm working on that. And I will tell you that when you don't get good rest and you run and burn the candle at both ends, you especially need to take this time for yourself. You have to make time. And it's those times, like I said earlier, that you're like, I don't have time to take care of myself. That's when you have to make time. That's when you have to, because you're gonna burn out, okay? You're gonna burn out. And I'd rather see you slow down and care for yourself and have a better pace than try and marathon this and then burn out and then you're done and not even enjoy the journey. If you go too fast, you're gonna miss the beauty along the way. You're gonna miss seeing those fun moments to laugh with your kids or to, share that little flirty joke with your husband or your wife. You're gonna miss that opportunity to just look out the freaking window and see a beautiful flower that's blooming today that wasn't there yesterday. And that, my friend, is how you're gonna be better and different and grow from where you were 10 years ago, where you were 10 months ago, where you were 10 days ago, and that is how you can change right now and be different than you were 10 minutes ago. I promise you, you can change your life in 10 minutes. Try it, guys. Come on, jump around, do some of the things, do some push-ups, do some jumping jacks, do something, get some movement in. You'll love it. All right, y'all, I gotta go, and I gotta finish this workout because it's core time. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, follow me on Instagram, Fit Body Weight Loss. Follow me on Facebook, Fit Body Weight Loss. And if you have questions, please, 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 I'm a real person. You can send me an email through my website at fitbodyweightloss.com. I'm here to help you. I'm here to share this journey with you. We all go through it, okay? Nobody's perfect. And it's just part of the journey of growing and being better than we were even 10 minutes ago. Love you guys. Have an awesome Saturday. Mwah.